Hey, big brother. So it's Tuesday night, and you've probably figured it out by now, but there was no drunken diary room this weekend, which I know sucks. I know you're probably anxiously waiting on the edge of your seat to see what awesome things I would come up with next. But I have a funny story about why there was no drunken diary room. Actually, I have a long, rather complicated beginning of the story that I'm just not going to get into. Needless to say, Friday night you have me, and on the other side you have a liter and a half of wine, 4 revs, and a beer. And when you mix those two together, they become unstably drunk. And I don't care what Nick Kay says about his drinking prowesses, or Stacy for that matter, because we all know that not only can a Canadian, but a Nova Scotian can drink an American under the table any day. I have drank, at least in one sitting, 22 beers once. So I would like to see somebody honestly try to beat me as the biggest alcoholic in Big Brother 8. Anyway, so I drank all this booze, came home, and I started chatting with a few people in the house just to see how things were going. And I was talking to Kyle and Todd when the room started to spin really bad and my ears started to ring. And all I could get out was a "I'll be right back." And the next thing I know is, I don't even remember going to my couch, but I went to my couch with all the lights on and the chat still open, and I passed out for about 3 or 4 hours. Woke up, and my head was pounding like crazy, the lights were on, and I just looked up and I went, "Todd, shut off the lights!" And then I passed out again, because Todd was the last person that I was talking to, even though, in my drunken state it made sense that he would be able to turn off the lights from chat that he probably left hours ago. But to make up for the fact that there was no drunken diary room last week, I'm going to drink while I do this one. I'm not going to get drunk, but it is a tasty beverage. Anyway, no drunken diary room this weekend either. Holidays, visiting family. Hopefully there's no major competition Saturday and Sunday, because I'm going to be out of town, and knowing my luck, probably head of household will be. But that's okay. I'm sure you'll take as many precautions as possible to keep me in the game, since I am indeed your favorite player. I don't even know if that's true, but that's what I like to believe. And if Disney has taught me anything, if you believe in something enough, it's true. Anyway, about the game, what's going on in the game right now? Kind of a slow, slow progress. I'm actually kind of happy Stacy's going to go home, even though I think it would help our numbers later, and I'd rather see Aaron go home because he is stronger than Stacy. But at the same time, I lied and I told Stacy I'd be in a Final 2 alliance with her, and she's a little too unstable for me in this game. And so if she goes this week, I don't have to worry about her blowing up and screwing up my game royally, which is a good thing. Plus, I already told her I'd vote to keep her, and I'm sure she'll get at least one vote to stay in the house. Plus, she also did tell me that if I had to vote her out, she'd understand. So I don't really think I'm going to take any shit from this anyway. HOH coming up. I really need to win. I can't wait to get rid of that pink icon on my Livejournal so I can go back to just any icon I want. I need to win this. Nick Kay has to go. It just has to go. I can't, Todd was so convinced that Todd talked to Nick Kay into taking Stacy down so we could get rid of Aaron. And I knew when he told me that there's no way Nick Kay would. Nick Kay is the kind of player that I don't want to say he lies to you. He just skillfully avoids giving you the truth and then tries to be apologetic about it later. And I'd rather he just flat out lie to me. Plus, the whole him and Alyssa thing is just, oh, come on. We gotta get rid of that in this game. It's just, it's too much to handle. I want to throw up, but I've only had, one of these. But I want to win HOH next week. Probably won't happen, but we'll see. Then my plan is to backdoor Nick Kay. Hopefully we can convince enough people to vote him out. And I know it'll piss Alyssa off, but so? Do I really care? It's going to be an interesting next couple weeks. My head hasn't been in so much in the game due to personal life stuff, and Christmas is going to take me out of the game a little bit, but hopefully that we can still work this thing, me and Todd. I think we can. I think we're solid for at least the final two. Hopefully the final three with Marina. And I don't want to get too cocky. The downfall is when you get cocky in front of other people, because then they take offense to your cockiness. When you're cocky by yourself, it's doing a diary room is very hard when your background is like two very attractive hot women naked kissing. I think I should just end this now. It's been unproductive, but I just wanted to get one of those in there. Just as a little status update of what's going on with the game. And hopefully something interesting happens after the eviction and with HOH, so I have something more fun to talk about and more people to make fun of. That would be my goal.